from the racecourse end into bowl to Jewel. Oh, he's lifted that in the air. He's going to get caught down at deep backward square leg, and he is caught at deep backward square leg. Pennington strikes with his first delivery, and the man who got the big runs along with Samit Patel on Wednesday night goes.
It just seems to kick up a little bit on him and didn't want much to do with it. But
Matt Montgomery, as McCurry's in, and that one is driven 4 runs. The first boundary, there we go. Listen to the crowd. And 3 overthrows. And now Lloyd has driven that straight back down the ground. Goff did well, Michael Goff, to get out of the way of it. He's made a really terrific. Here comes McCurry to bowl the final ball of the over, and that one is slashed away down to the man at short, a backward point, and, well, David Lloyd has found another way, I'm afraid, to get out. That is a remarkable catch down there in the distance. I mean, he's been hitting the ball, as Blair said, he's been hitting the ball beautifully this season, but he's been finding ways to get out and hitting fielders who you think, well, wow. Bowling to Nye Donald, who lifts this out into the leg side. There is a fielder out there, but the ball's going to reach the boundary on the full and go away for 6 in front of the covered stand, the first maximum of the night. 26 for 2. I was slightly concerned as Twiggy raises his 6 card. If the batter then tells you to sit down, because you're right on his way in again, and this time he's launched again, and that's 6 more. That's bigger. That is hitting the scoreboard. It disturbed a crow who was just nestling quite nicely on top of it and bounced down, and it's back-to-back 6s for Nye Donald. He's back. Now he's back.
Yeah, he is.
6 off and over, eh? Here comes Pennington in again and bowls to Donald, who clips this. That sounded nice off the bat as well, and that's 4 more. The fielder out there can't get anywhere near it, Calvin Harrison. That was the other team. Here comes Pennington again, and he goes back, gives himself some room. That might go all the way for 6, out to the cover boundary. It does. Wow. He's got hold of that one as Nye Donald, and he's cleared the rope up towards the players' pavilion away to our left-hand side. That was possibly the most impressive of the shots. He's helped the other 2. Leicestershire. Oh, my word. Nye Donald has absolutely creamed that, and that's gone right to the back of the grandstand seats. That is a long boundary. The boundary is 30 yards in from the advertising boards, and then there are all the seats. Well, it went beyond the rope, beyond the advertising board. Donald waits and launches this out towards extra cover for 6. My word. That one's bounced just inside the advertising boards, but it's a big hit out there, away to our left-hand side into the offside. Another huge blow from Nye Donald, who moves to 45.
He's a hard player to bowl to, obviously.
McCurry is in, and that's a slower ball, and it's driven for 4. He waited for it that time, possibly even expecting a slower delivery, and it loops. Conor McCurry's slower ball doesn't follow the same. Donald is on 49. He's in now and bowls, and he clips that up to mid-on, and it's a half-century for Nye Donald, and that will be a huge weight. Left arm around the wicket, bowls to Donald, who smashes him down the ground. He's going to get caught. He didn't get all of it, and he is caught out at long off, and that's disappointing. First ball out of the power play. It might be formulaic, but it's worked. And then Nye Donald goes for 50 off 22 deliveries. In goes McCurry, and that one is slashed down to a 3rd man. Ooh, bounces just inside the rope, I think. You've gone 6, have you?
6.
I've gone 4.
I've got my glasses on.
Well, so have I, but they don't mind, don't help me.
But I think he'll get himself in first.
Ooh, yeah, there we go. He's going to be out. Caught on the backward square leg boundary. He rather... It got him, didn't it? The short ball got him, and he sort of had to change the shot that he was planning on playing, and he's been caught out in the deep, and Conor McCurry picks up his 2nd wicket of the evening. That is a big blow. The man at the other end has. This one strikes. Oh, he's bowled him. It's got through. And what was thrilling and exciting and all the rest of it when Nye Donald was blazing away, all of a sudden is slightly concerning as Ross Whitley comes out to bat.
Will they just take a bit of a reset now? And
yeah, I think he's on his way into bowl to Ross Whitley, who gets that very fine for 4 runs down the fine leg. Big swing, but decent enough.
Yeah, it's obviously
the interval, of course, as in comes Pat. Oh my word! He smashed that one as Ross Whitley into the new little stand away to our right. I've christened them all yet. To Ross Whitley. There you go. That's gone past the bar and almost into the car park by the old Patterson White in again. Whiteley's lifted this into the leg side. He's going to get caught on the boundary, and he's caught on the boundary, and he almost punches his bat in disgust for all he's worth. But that's a disappointment for Ross Whiteley.
Obviously Ross Whiteley felt like it was his matchup with the spinning into him. Just didn't get enough of it. So yeah, this is a massive partnership now.
This will be 200 overs at the end of Derbyshire's innings. He's gone for the reverse. He's got 6. He's got all of that as Wayne Madsen. Brilliant shot. That's exactly what Wayne Madsen can do. Sams bowls. That one's launched down the ground, straight over the head of Daniel Sams. That might run away for 4 and does. That's a really nice shot from Brooke Guest and much needed as well. Sams is in again now and bowls to Guest, who's launched that one out to the members' pavilion. It bounces just inside the rope and gets over it for 4. 58 for 6. Pennington's in full toss, and that's driven by Brooke Guest for 4. There was a despairing dive by the fielder on the edge of the circle. He's in and bowls, and that one's launched up in the air. He's going to be caught here is Brooke Guest. Fielder gets round, takes the catch, and Brooke Guest goes for 25. But a very valuable innings from 19 deliveries from Brooke Guest. Love that the wicket has been greeted by complete silence. That's something that Samit Patel was very keen on the Derbyshire supporters. Pennington is in now to Ben Aitchison, who lifts this ball down towards third man. He's going to get caught as well, first ball, and he is. He had to swing, and he's been caught down at third man. He goes for a first ball duck, but nobody cares. But he will, obviously, but you know what I mean.
It's bowling death, really. You can get hit for a few runs, but you can take wickets at the death, so now he's on a hat.
On his way in, Gazanfar swings for the hills and misses. Wayne Madsen calls him through. The ball hits the stumps. He's run out. 162 for 9. Doesn't count as a hat-trick because he doesn't go to the bowler, I'm delighted to say. Gazanfar, not out. Wayne Madsen, unfortunately, goes. Wayne Madsen will be leading the side now. 2 without loss. Engaged and caught. Good. And Clark has gone. And that's a really sharp catch down to his right-hand side. That's the skipper, isn't it? The new skipper. Wayne Madsen takes the catch low. Clark goes early, and Nottinghamshire. As Gazanfar is in, that's a little quicker, and that's lifted square, backward of square for 6 runs by Haynes. What day of the week it is. It's Aitchison bowls. This one's lifted into the leg side. It's going to go to the left of Ross Whiteley and bounce once before going for 4. As Brown is in to bowl to James, who's smashed this out towards mid-wicket for 4. It comes Brown again, bowls a short delivery. That's going to go for 6. It was a top edge, and it's gone all the way for 6. There's something wrong about that, isn't it? Oh, this one's been lifted into the leg side to the left of Nick Potts at mid-on, and it's gone. As Whiteley bowls, that's crashed away. That might be 4. It will be 4. It's going to beat Ben Aitchison out on the... So Whiteley bowls, that one is guided away, and that'll be 4 more. It beats the man at backward point as Whiteley goes in, and that one's wide, but it's slapped away, not too far away from Wayne Madsen, but it was far enough away to get past him.
Got quite as like the crash.
Yeah, they're tapping it round. Lloyd bowls down the leg side, whipped away, 4 runs, 1 bounce down towards fine leg. Here comes Brown and bowls, and that one is lifted out towards the offside. There is a chase on here for Potts, and he can't get there. He would have bowled first. There's going to be a catch here. There we go. Pat Brown's got one. The ball just looped up towards mid-off, and out goes Haynes for 43. A little glimmer of hope for Derbyshire here. 39 off 28 deliveries for Jack Haynes. I beg his pardon, and ended up with an away quarter-final, which seemed a bit harsh as Gazanfar bowls. That one's crashed away into the offside. Now then, is this going to get to the boundary? Oh, it is. He couldn't quite get there in time. His way in now to Moores. Free hit, swings at it, and doesn't go where he wanted it to. It's gone out towards long. No. Is that Nye Donald? Here's Martin Anderson in to bowl to James, who lifts this into the leg side. It's going to go over Pat Brown's head for 6.
Yeah, well,
Here comes Anderson. That one is off the splice and caught again, and that is another catch for the skipper. No, it's not the skipper. It's Caleb Jewell, is it?
It seemed to be one of them deliveries again where he's banged into the ground.
Yes. Yeah.
Just a little bit extra bounce. I don't know if it was slow as well.
Here comes Anderson. That one is going to be 4 runs. Moores pulls it. Lloyd beginning a new over from the racecourse, and a big appeal for leg before wicket. Both of my summarisers gave it out, but